Just want to thank Francis and Bernard for inviting me here. Actually, kinakabahan ako because I came from work. Sobrang thankful talaga ako. This will help me also to my promoting our project in Manila, the First Park Homes International.
UPCEO, UPCEO, Unemployed Pinoy CEO, Unemployed Pinoy CEO.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the latest edition of Unemployed Pinoy CEO. I am your host, Francis San Diego. Today, I have another special episode. I have a good friend of mine who is a real estate agent,
Yeah.
international real estate agent. Allow me to introduce to you Miss Reyn Kuyugan. Hi, Reyn.
Hello, Francis. By the way, I'm Miss Reyn Kuyugan. I'm from First Park Home.
Okay, there you go. Welcome. So, I just met her actually, guys, here in Facebook, right?
Yeah.
So it just so happened that she was introduced to me by a common friend, Mr. Carmelo,
Yeah, right.
right? So he then approached me, messaged me about, hey, maybe you can consider like inviting you, Reyn, for an interview, and definitely I oblige. So anyway, let's start with your story, Reyn. So maybe you can introduce to our viewers who you are, where you born, or whatever. Then take it over from here.
Okay. Anyway, how do I start? Anyway, I'm Miss Regina Kuyugan, but you can call me Reyn for short. I born from Quezon City. I grew up in Quezon City, and then I have so many struggles before I get in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I came first from the automotive industry,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yeah.
10 years from automotive industry. Then right now I'm here at the First Park, which is I'm very proud to introduce our project, which is from the company of Century Properties and Mitsubishi International. This is the first project that we're having right now. It's a pre-selling
Mm-hmm.
house and lot.
Mm-hmm.
We have project in North and South.
Oh, Luzon
Yeah.
or North?
North and South.
Oh, North and South. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to hear. So anyway, just getting back to where you first started your career in the automotive industry, right?
Yes, I started, way back 2008 from Toyota Manila Bay,
Mm-hmm.
then Mitsubishi International, which is, I also compete national,
Mm-hmm.
it's a contest.
Okay, so like a sales.
Yeah,
Okay.
international, national sales competition.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then, I have a friend who also approached me to transfer in Toyota because I usually love my
Mm-hmm.
first work. My colleague in Toyota, it was the best part of me.
Oh,
And
really?
how I develop my sales.
Oh, okay. So so for that one, that's a first work profession.
Actually, yes.
Okay, so how long? So you only stayed with Toyota, right?
Yeah.
Or there's another company that you went to also?
No, I'm just only in the Toyota.
Oh, okay. So pretty much. So how long has it been since, like when you started, how long did you stay there? For 10 years, you say?
Actually, for the automotive industry, is around 12 years.
Oh, 12 years. So you must have garnered a lot of awards at that time.
Not that much.
Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. So anyway, just to share with you guys, I just found out when she was introduced to me by Mr. Carmelo. Shout out to you, Carmelo. I just met him also through Miss Wendy Lindo. So I just wanted to share with you that we have some common friends who is also back in the Philippines, and we just found out we live in the same
Village.
village
Yeah,
or
small
subdivision.
world.
Yeah, small world. So, and also her friends or common friends I know then also. So it's like really, really a small world, especially in the the business industry, or like all of walks of life in the Filipinos. So then at that time when you were like in the automotive industry, um, maybe you can share to our viewers or to us about when you started in the automotive industry. What are the some of the things that you can share in order whoever's interested in going to the automotive industry, and what strategies or tactics you want to tell them in order to be successful?
Oh, well, before I start in automotive industry, especially in Toyota, we'll usually do undergo training. I mean, you have to know the pros and cons. I mean, how to handle the buyer itself, right? I mean, you should know, definitely they should know, I mean, what's their needs. I mean, for example, is this a family use or for business? You always need to ask there, and who's going to be the decision maker for that one.
So do you always involve, like, let's say for example, if a family comes in and wanted to inquire about getting a car, you prefer both husband and wife to come over there, or how does it work though?
Yeah, definitely, because if it is a family that went there, I mean, it could easily, I mean, get the final decision of the boat.
Yeah, because they're there already, right?
Yes.
Okay, so like, does it because I have no experience in the automotive industry in the Philippines. So here in the U.S., it's pretty much. I mean, like I said, I have no experience. But here, when you're buying a car, you can easily get a car as long as
You're
you
good
have
at
good
credit
credits
yeah.
and everything. So maybe you can share to the viewers, what is it like to acquire a new car in the Philippines? What are the requirements that are needed, and is it easy or hard?
Well, right now, before, way back 10 years ago, if it is not yet pandemic, it's really easy to acquire, I mean, a car right now. Before, because, I mean, if you had a good credit standing, you don't have CMAP, CMAP, what I mean? I mean, the credit card, you don't have, you didn't pay something like that. So they usually
Report
decline,
it.
recorded and decline your approval easily. But
Okay.
if you have the good credit standing, then you have a good work, you had a good salary on it, especially on the 100 top companies. I mean, 1,000 top companies in Manila, they usually get you approval, and then just only for a week, we can release your car as long that all the required documents is completed.
Oh, really? So the fastest thing, like given, like let's say it's everything is met, the requirements are met, they
You have the
they
bank
can,
approval.
yeah, bank approval. It takes like 1 week, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's different here because this one here in the U.S., from my experience, you definitely, it takes a long time. Like you have to allocate one whole day, and you can take home the car right there.
Immediately, right?
Yes, right
Yeah.
there and then. So yeah, I mean that's a difference. Well, definitely it's different out there than compared to here.
Yeah.
So now, based on your experience, have you experienced working with different, co-employees, like, or is the turnover that quick? Like, there's a lot of changes in employees, or is it like they stay there for long?
Yeah, definitely. I usually stay long for in the company, especially. I mean, the some of our staff in their company, they're so friendly. I mean, they can
They're
easily
still there.
yeah.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. So based on that, so for 12 years, when was the first time you started there? 2008,
2008.
right?
Yeah.
So 12 years, you decided to go to the real estate.
So
How-
afterwards, then I decided to go to the real estate because I mean, there's a lot of stress in automotive. I mean,
Yes, any or
yeah,
any work.
especially nowadays. I mean, especially if you're in a sales, after a month, I mean, it's always back to zero, and you're going to start struggling, right?
So no, when you started, like your automotive industry, what made you go to real estate though? If we ask.
Actually, I mean, before I transferred in the real estate, my friend introduced me this project
Mm-hmm.
before I go in.
Mm-hmm.
So usually, if I go to work,
Mm-hmm.
I usually check the background of the company and then the project itself. I mean, how does it work?
Mm-hmm.
Though, I mean, when it comes incomes matter. I mean, it's kind
Yes,
of different,
definitely.
right?
Yeah, definitely. So when you got what do you call this? So for the real estate, right? I know I only know some things in real estate in the Philippines. Like for example, the most common is Ayala and SMDC, right?
Yes.
What can you say about why? What's the name again?
It's the
First
First Park Homes
First Park Homes,
International.
right?
Yeah.
Can maybe we can share the viewers out there some of the information from your current company that you're working with right now, so you can check out the screen.
Uh-huh. Okay, guys. I mean, this is the First Park Homes. I mean, company. It's a venture of Century Properties and Mitsubishi International. I mean, the Century Properties is well known developing their usually project is from condominiums
Mhm.
like the one in.
SMDC, right?
Yeah, actually, the bigger project is the Azure.
Azure.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
Azure.
Yeah, sorry, hindi ko alam.
Sorry, medyo nabimented
Oh,
ako.
it's okay lang. It's okay lang. No worries. Guys, please bear with Reyn.
This is the first time.
Oh, first time lang daw niya. So we're trying to get her to calm down. Di ba? Kaya mo yan. So anyway. So yeah, let's get back to that one. So first, Century Park?
Century Properties is a well-known in developing, upstate na condominiums
Okay,
in
so
Metro Manila.
in Metro Manila
Yeah.
alone.
Alone.
So when you said that one, if you would compare it to other companies, nandun
Just
siya sa
like-
luxury level
Yeah,
siya, ganun
yes,
yung upper
definitely.
tier.
Yeah.
Okay.
The same with the Ayala.
Okay. So so far, what's your target market? Are you since you're like an international real estate, right?
Yeah. Huh?
Agent. So you're targeting California. What's your target areas?
Well, the main target areas right now. I'm here at the California.
Mhm.
I'll be staying there for a couple of months. For those, first time buyer a house and lot.
Mhm.
Additional investment. This is the best time that you can invest. Because
Mhm.
our property is pre-selling right now.
Mhm.
If you invest right now, after 2 years of turnover, the price will be goes up.
Double?
Around double the price.
price, okay.
Especially, those location that we have is
Prime locations.
prime location. It's just, along the highway, especially the one in
okay.
Tagaytay,
Oh,
which I really suggest in the Tagaytay.
Tagaytay area, right?
Yeah, Tagaytay area.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I heard that from a friend of ours who's also my previous guest here. He's a real estate developer, and he was like, he mentioned to us that real estate properties in the Philippines doesn't like really depreciate.
Yes, it goes up,
It goes up, right?
especially those
that's why,
infrastructure.
yeah, maybe you can tell our viewers or share our viewers why invest in the Philippines. Maybe you can invite them.
Well, right now, may fellow kababayan, this is the right time to invest in Manila because those infrastructures, which is, especially in the properties that we have, it's getting higher right now.
Okay.
I bought the property in Batula. I got it for about 1.7. Just only a year, the price went up for about 500,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What about if it already turn over for 2 years from now?
2 years from now.
So the
is it?
property will go 3.5, something like that.
Oh, okay. So also in the Philippines, do they have like a lot of rental, right?
Yeah, we do some rentals also. Then the properties that you'll be investing, you can put it in the Airbnb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, especially the one in Batula because it's just nearby the beach area, beach resort, like in Lobo, Batangas.
Then I remember when I was like in the Philippines, we used to, well, back we're pretty much in the same age, right?
Yeah.
We're not gonna mention the age, okay? So since we're in Pilar, we
Yeah.
go to Tagaytay.
Yeah.
We rent lang kami ng bahay kubo doon. Alam mo na, high
Especially
school.
December, January,
Yes,
college place, right?
yeah. Wala pang sunmig light noon. Pale-pilsan pa lang. No? Di ba? Pale-pilsan pa lang. No? Pero anyway, that's something to look.
And Red Horse, don't forget.
Yes. But, Red Horse is hindi ko, medyo kalabang ko yun. Malakas ang tama.
Oo, hindi ka na makakauwi.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a fun story to tell about Tagaytay. I always remember Tagaytay as being the go-to place
Tourist
when we want.
destination also.
Yeah, tourist destinations. So I've heard about great things about Tagaytay because I know that everything developed,
Yeah.
like, right. So maybe part of your company, what areas do you guys also have besides Tagaytay?
Okay, right now, I'll start in the north. So right now we have, I'll just read that.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
So in the north we have in Pampanga, Magalang, which is nearby the Clark area. And then the one is Bulacan, Baliwag, which is recently launched this year.
Mhm.
And then Pandibulacan, which is nearby the new international airport.
Oh, okay.
Actually, our location is where it's prime.
Mhm.
And then we also have one in Quezon, in Tayabas.
Mhm. More like provincial, majority provincial.
Yeah, provincial right now. And then in the south, we have the Batangas, Lipa,
Mhm.
San Pablo, Quezon, Cavite. We have Tansa, and the recent launch is the Gentry,
Mhm.
which is right now newly developed because what I heard is the Gentry will be the techno park, something like that.
Mhm. Mhm. Yes. Okay.
Business
District, yeah.
business district.
Yes.
So
Okay.
it's really nice to invest there. I mean, come on, fellow kababayans, you have to invest there while the price is still small.
Affordable.
Affordable.
Yeah. More
I mean,
affordable rates. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I mean, if you're interested to know more about the properties that Reyn is offering, kindly check out her Facebook profile, or
The
how can maybe you can share to them where can they reach you?
oh, okay. Here's my number. This is my number in Manila. It's 63999-10278. I also have WhatsApp.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's my Facebook. But if you're going to have my number here in the US, you just need to PM me.
Yes, there we go. So yeah, guys, please do check out. If you're interested, yeah, come check it out. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to know a thing or two about some of the properties in the Philippines. Then definitely, Reyn is the go-to lady or woman.
Yeah, tsaka syempre, not all the time. Syempre, mas masarap yung
Mm.
pinagpapagura natin.
Mm-mm.
Is may napupuntahan eventually. Hindi naman lagi mag-work tayo forever, right? At
Yes.
least, yung
Investments.
salary nyo, you have, additional investment for yourself when you grow old. Especially sa mga anak natin,
Mhm.
like what I'm doing.
Okay, so you have 4 kids, right?
Yeah, I do have 4 kids.
Okay, now that's good to hear. I have 3 kids. So mahirap ang
Maghirap
may ano.
mag-raise ng, especially if you're a single parent, right?
Yeah.
So you have
hirap
to
yan.
work hard.
Yeah, we admire those single parents. Mahirap talaga yan. So anyway, so maybe enough of the professional side. Maybe you can share a thing or two about who Reyn is and why do they need to touch base with you in terms of, like, let's say, knowing you more.
Okay, right now, ano ba? Nahiya tuloy.
Kahit huwag ka na mahiya. Okay lang yan. Guys, bawal ang love life pa. So, di
Okay,
tayo
bawal
mag-love
love
life.
life.
Ano lang siya? Who is Reyn Kuyugan?
Okay, when it comes to life, we should not talk about,
Yes, private yun.
private yun. So right now, I'll be here for you guys to help you to invest, to grow your money.
Mhm.
I will help you all. I will help you
Yes, yeah. She's a little bit shy, guys. So it's okay lang. Please bear with us, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
We're trying to, part of the show is to help out our fellow kababayans, our fellow Filipinos to help their market their business. This is one of our common goals or our vision. Me and Mr. Koval himself, Bernard Ko, because we when we started this show, we wanted to make sure that we, reach out to each and every Filipino as much as we can and help them in terms of like marketing their business or your profession, right?
Yeah.
So it's great to have you here. Maybe yeah. Also, part of it before we end, maybe you can share what have you been doing here since you're here. Since I know you're promoting your the real estate. What other things are you doing besides real estate?
Okay, right now I do sideline. Like my friend was helping me. So
Mhm.
during the weekdays, I usually work in the Santa Fe.
Mhm.
In short, magbabakal. I do
Ah,
some plating. I mean, for
okay.
2 days.
Yeah.
Then during weekends, I do some live-in caregiving. So
Oo.
right now, my case is 100 years old,
Mm.
female, ambulatory.
Ganun
But
talaga.
she was so witty and happy to be with. I mean, she was so strong. And
That's nice.
and I admire her.
Oh, that's good. You get inspiration for that,
Yeah,
right?
I hope I could get this. I mean, that age.
Oh no, me nah. Not that old. I guess a lot of mileage now. So anyway, well, it's nice to have you here. Then hopefully we can help her out, guys.
Wait, I have to promote something.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, this is the first part. I mean, the designer of our house is a Japanese concept. Then our engineers and architect is Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to know, all guys, this right now we're there. I mean, we're number one, especially in low cost housing. Though our subdivision is the facilities all complete.
Mm-hmm.
We have the clubhouse, jogging patch, I mean, playground for the children, basketball, etc.
Swimming pool.
Yeah.
Mm.
Kids, and it's an Olympic-sized swimming pool, and the ballroom is nice. Well,
Mm-hmm.
and then we also have shuttle.
Mm-hmm. Shuttle, in-house shuttle.
Yeah, in-house
Go-
shuttle.
Oh, that's great.
And then our promo until December will be 10% down payment, which is really, it's easy payment term.
Easy payment.
Yeah, 12 months to pay, zero interest. Then if you want to invest for a cash, it's 24 months, zero interest.
There you go. Okay, so maybe you can have some shout outs. Maybe you can, common friends that you wanted to make do some shout outs.
Okay, hello to my friend Mark, who accompanied all over here.
Hello, Mr.
Then-
Mark.
Carmelo, thank you.
Thank you.
And then hi to my boss, Johnny Adanza, and to my manager, Naomi Hernan.
Nice.
Team NNH.
Okay, there you have it. So, before we end, maybe any parting words before we end the show?
Oh, well,
Say
this is
goodbye.
the right time to invest.
Okay.
And hope to see you, to hear you all, you guys.
Oh, sige. Okay. All right, guys. And thank you again, Reyn. And hope we will see each other again. All right, guys. This is another exciting episode. And this is Francis San Diego. And I'm your unemployed Pinoy CEO. Thanks, guys.